Hey everyone, welcome to part 22 of this trophy guide for Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster. This is also part 6 of our Suikoden 2 guide. Thank you all for coming along on this journey with me, and a special thank you to all of the channel members who help to support the channel. And now without further ado, let's dive right into it. Picking up right where we left off, let's head over towards the top left corner and talk to Leona. Victor told me what happened. I'm glad you're all okay. I was so worried. Well, please take care of Pilika. Sure, leave it to me, but you'd better hurry. Keep that guy waiting and you'll never hear the end of it. After the scene, you're brought outside automatically. Let's go over toward the right side and then go up to go into the Orb or Rune Shop. If you check out the rare finds from the Rune Sage in the back, you might just find a Fury Orb. If you equip that to a character, it's going to increase their attack power by 50%, which is really great if you can get it, but it's not necessary. So if you find that there, go ahead and buy it and equip it to a melee character, otherwise just leave. And then we're going to head over toward the right side and go up through this archway to get a scene. Psst. Hey kid, can I ask a favor of you? Sure. Thanks. A bad man is chasing me. Would you hold on to these for me? I'll come get them later, okay? Obtain 2 parcels. After she leaves, let's go up to continue the scene. Where are they? Sturm senses them. Mond and Stern are somewhere nearby. Did you see a tall woman with blonde hair around here? We'll say, No, I guess you wouldn't have, but I haven't chased her this far just for her to escape me now. Now let's follow him over toward the left side, and then we're going to head back down through the middle of town all the way toward the bottom as if we're leaving. Thanks, kid. Here, take this. Obtained sound set number 1. There you are, Elsa. Clive. Finally, I've caught you at last. As an officer of the Howling Voice Guild, I'll see that you pay for your crimes. Do you have the guts to shoot, Gunner? Out of the way, boy! Don't move, kid! You won't get away! This marks the first of many cutscenes that we'll get throughout the game, and we have to complete them within a certain amount of time, usually. But a long time ago, I had you go into the settings and then change the stop the event timer to on. As long as it's set to on, we don't have to worry about meeting specific time deadlines as we go throughout this quest, so we should be able to do it no problem. Now we're going to head up toward the top of the screen once again, and we're going to go inside City Hall at the far north end of town. Now let's go forward and talk to Victor. Hey, there you are. Over here. Okay, that's everybody. You're a little late, but I guess it's okay. She's a busy lady after all. Who are we going to meet? Well, you'll find out soon enough. Come on, let's go. You must be Victor. Please go inside. The meeting room is directly ahead. Victor has joined the party. Don't worry about changing formation at this time. Now let's go past the guard and up into the room. Tell them to hurry and decide. Those guys over in Tinto are always like this. As for the messenger, let's send Fitcher. He's never let us down. Yes, at once. As always, Lady Annabelle, your judgment is beyond reproach. Spare me the brown nosing and get to work. I don't have time for people whose mouths are faster than their feet. Yes, ma'am. Whew. Oh, there you are, Victor. I've seen you at work 100 times, but you still never cease to amaze me. Yeah, well, anyway, is it true you lost your fort? Yeah, I'm ashamed to say. Still, it certainly didn't take them long to break the ceasefire. Having Luca Blight at the helm of their army now is a real disaster. I'm starting to fear the fighting won't end until either we or Highland lay in ruins. The man's insane. He's a wolf that craves the scent of blood and fire. There'll be no negotiating with him. So, what brings you here today? I see you've got 3 kids in tow instead of your usual friend with the bandana. Yeah. This here's Mike. The skinny one's Jowy. And the little tomboy is... Nanami! Oh yeah, Nanami. So it's these 3 plus another little one named Pilika. Think you got room for 4 more? I'd keep them with me, but I never know when I'm gonna have to go join the fight. True, you can't very well drag kids into battle with you, but wait. Jowy, as in Jowy Atreides? How do you know my name? There's a country nobleman in Kiara with a son by that name. Isn't that correct, Jess? Yes, the older of 2 sons. He's currently a fugitive from Highland, charged with high treason. And then we have Mike and Nanami. Mike, was the man who raised you named Genkaku? What? No way! How did you know? How do you know about Grandpa Genkaku? I heard once that Master Genkaku adopted 2 children, and that their names were Mike and Nanami. Master Genkaku? Wait, you don't mean... Victor, I'll tell them all about it when I'm ready, but until then... Mike, Nanami, is Master Genkaku in good health? Grandpa Genkaku died the year before last. I see. So we will never be able to atone for our sins, it seems. Atone for your sins? Yes, well, let's speak of that when we have more time. Right now I've got the Highland Army to worry about. Jess, I'm leaving these 3 in your care. Understood, my lady. Well, see you later. Maybe I'll pop by for a visit. Sure, I'll be looking forward to it. Okay then, I'll be in Leona's tavern. You kids go have a look around and come back when you get tired. See ya. Well then, Mike, Jowy, Nanami, feel free to walk around the city hall. I'll inform the guards about you. But do not disturb Lady Annabelle. If you need something, speak to me. Excuse me now, I've got work to do. Huh? Okay, why don't we explore a little? Explore? You're going to get us in trouble. Oh, whatever, don't worry. He said it's okay to walk around. Let's head over to the right and then up into the room where Jess is. But this is the only size we've got. Are you serious? These are Youth Brigade uniforms. What are you suggesting we do with them? What's going on? Mike, Jowy, I have a request. Will you hear me out? What is it? The truth is, Luca Blight's army is camped near the Highland Muse border. They're going to attack us next. I'd like to know how much provisions they have with them. As it happens, the uniforms we procured to sneak in are for the Youth Brigade. Mike, Jowy, you belong to that very same unit, correct? As we don't have any way to get more uniforms, would you be willing to help us? So basically, you want us to sneak into the Highland Army camp and find out how much provisions they have, correct? What? That sounds really dangerous. Well, yes, a little, but figuring out how provisioned they are would be an enormous help for Muse. It would tell us whether they're planning a long siege or a quick all-out attack. What do you think, Mike? We're in. What? But it's so dangerous. Really, thank you. You're the pride of Muse. Hey. Here are the uniforms. I guess you know how to put them on. To get to the Highland border, follow the road to the northeast. I'll notify the guards at the checkpoint. Good luck. Obtained Highland uniform. Obtained another Highland uniform. Well, looks like I've got no choice. I'm so worried about the two of you that I'll just have to come along. Good idea, and we can stop by Leona's tavern to get some of the others to help us reach the camp. This is our chance to make a difference, Mike. What are you talking about? If things go south, you have to run for it right away, Jowy. Before you leave, head on up to the upper right bookcase and you can find the question mark book that we have to appraise. I had a full inventory at this point, so I'm just going to get rid of one of these medicines. I'll choose the one with the fewer number of them. And now we can head on out. One thing that you want to make sure of is that you have some antitoxin. I happen to have some, but I'll show you how to buy some in just a moment because we're going to potentially need some to recruit another character. Now let's leave City Hall and we're going to head over toward the right side of the screen so that we can get to the appraisal shop. It's found just a little bit to the southeast of City Hall. We can talk to the appraiser and then we can appraise that book that we just got and anything else that highlights here. So we're going to get this urn. Turns out to be a defective urn that's not very useful to us. But the book that we just got is going to be the old book volume 4. Now that we're all done appraising, let's head on out of the shop here. We're going to go down a little bit further and then over toward the left. We can head down the ramp to go to the lower level, and then we want to go into the big item shop where we got the wooden amulet for Pilika a little while ago. Let's talk to the shop owner here and we'll see what he has for sale. If you don't have any antitoxin, this is where you can purchase some. It's only 200 potch, and in the rare finds he has a sun badge which can increase our defense by 4 and heal our HP. It's pretty good, but we don't need that. We'll go ahead and leave the shop and then proceed over toward the right side. And as we run across, then we can go back into the tavern. Well, look who's back. If you're looking for Victor and Flick, they're out rounding up soldiers. Actually... don't you think that's a little reckless? Even if it's just a little, we'd still like to do what we can to help out. Well, go try your best, I suppose. But remember, there is such a thing as trying too hard. I want you to take some friends with you to the Highland camp. Thank you. Alright, let's choose our party members. We have to take the main character, Nanami and Jowy, and as our 3 alternate, we're going to take Shiro, as well as his partner, Kinnison. And finally, we're going to take Zamza. Once we're done with that, we're going to change up our formation a little bit. We're going to move Shiro up to the front row where he belongs, and we have to move Zamza up there as well. I'm going to keep Jowy in the front row as well because he seems to have pretty good evasion. So we have Shiro, Zamza, Jowy, and then the main character, Kinnison and Nanami. Okay, good luck and come back safe. I'll tell Victor and Flick when I see them. We automatically leave the tavern, and now to recruit another character, we're going to go back inside the tavern. There's a woman in white named Anita at the first table. Let's talk to her. We have to fulfill a couple of her requests before she'll join us, and they can be a little bit random, but I'll show you the different ones that you have to do. So starting off, she might ask you to refill her glass of wine. Oh dear, my glass is empty. Sorry, but could you pour me a cup? In order to do that, head on over to Leona and talk to her. Wine? Sure, but Mike, just so we're clear, this isn't for you, right? You had the glass filled with wine. Now we can go over and talk to Anita again. Thanks, it's important for a man to be kind. Now we want to go ahead and leave the tavern, and we want to leave Muse City entirely. Head over to the left and then down. Keep going down until you exit out onto the world map. After that, go right back inside. Let's keep heading up until we get back into the main part of Muse City, head over to the right and go back inside the tavern. Let's go over and talk to Anita once again. I'm supposed to be on a journey of training, but I can't find any worthy opponents. At this rate, that woman is going to leave me in the dust. Now at this point, she asked us to do the exact same task of refilling her wine glass, so I'm going to do the same thing again, but she could also ask you for some antitoxin because she was bitten by a spider. So if that was the case, just give her some antitoxin. Now that we have fulfilled her second request, we're going to once again leave the tavern and then leave Muse City entirely by heading out the southern exit. And then turn around and go right back inside. We'll run up into the main part of the city and then head over to the right to go into the tavern. And then we'll talk to Anita to see the third request that she can give us. The rival swordswoman that she's talking about happens to be Valeria, who we met in Suikoden 1. What's the matter? Is it really so rare to see a female swordsman? And now we want to say, it's just that I've never seen one so beautiful. That is the correct answer. Heh, you're a strange boy, but thanks for the compliment. Once you compliment her on her beauty, talk to her again. I gotta say, you're quite the attentive one, so what gives? You want something? You can say either, please join us, or, how about a date? Either one of those and she'll agree to join you. Maybe I should. After all, I'm not going to improve my swordsmanship sitting around in a tavern. Okay, I'll join, but only because it's you asking. Anita has joined you. If you need me, call me anytime. Until then, I'll be enjoying myself here. Okay, let's head on over toward the right once again, and we're going to go back inside the Orb Shop or the Rune Shop and go to the back to talk to the Rune Sage. We happen to have a couple runes in our inventory and we want to choose to attach them onto party members. So we picked up the Water Orb in the last dungeon. I'm going to give that one to Zamza on his left hand. And now we have a great source of healing for our party apart from our main characters. And a long time ago, I recommended that you get a double jab orb from the monsters that we fought leveling up before the Mistshade boss, and I would recommend giving one of those to Shiro to greatly increase his damage. I happen to have two of them, but I'm not going to equip the second one at this time, nor am I going to equip the spark orb that we got from the last boss that we fought. Let's exit the Orb Shop and then head over toward the left side of the screen so that we can go to the Armor Shop. It's located straight across the road. Let's go inside and we'll see what our characters are currently equipped with. Now, Shiro doesn't wear any armor, so that's okay, but it looks like we've got some pretty weak accessories like these boots that we've had on basically since the beginning of the game. We probably have some better things like gauntlets or leather capes or shoulder pads, so we're just going to take a moment to make sure that all of our equipment is looking better than what it was before. So these greaves aren't as good as the shoulder pads that we have. Let's go ahead and put those onto Zamza. We'll go down to the main character. These boots are really out of date that he has, so we can get rid of the boots as well, and we can put on some gauntlets to increase his defense a bit more. We'll go down to Kinnison. He's also holding some boots, so we'll swap those out with some gauntlets too. And finally, Nanami has an empty slot, so I'm just going to put whatever I can in there. It looks like the greaves are a little bit worse than what the boots are, so I'll throw some boots on for a +3 defense. Now that our accessories are good, there is one more change I want to make, and that's Kinnison's armor. We'll give him the chest plate to replace his fur coat. Everyone else is looking pretty good right now, so let's go ahead and talk to the armorer, and then we're going to go ahead and sell off the things that we just took off of our characters. We've got a lot of low-level things, so let's go ahead and get rid of the tunic, any fur coats that we have, the boots, and the other things like the greaves. Just sell all of that, and we're going to make some good space within our inventory. Now I do have some orbs as well that I'm not going to be using, like this double jab orb, so I can sell that one off, as well as the spark orb, and this fire lizard orb as well. But I'm going to keep the magic drain orb. But I can sell off the defective urn. It doesn't sell for very much, but at least it's better than nothing. Once all the selling's done, we have more money and inventory space at this point, so let's go ahead and go into the buy option, and we want to purchase some of these pointed hats. They provide a good boost to the defense to all of our characters who can wear armor, so I'm going to buy one of these for each of my party members, and they cost 1,200 poch, so it's not that expensive. We definitely have enough money to cover this purchase. And we also want to then trade in the equipment that we're currently wearing to get a little bit of money back. Alright, so everyone's equipment is optimized at this point. None of the other things that are being sold right now are really worthwhile, and I'm not going to bother with any of the accessories either. So let's go ahead and leave the armor shop. And now I want to head over toward the right where we can find a character we've met before and recruit him. This is Tuta. Oh, hey, it's Mike. Long time no see. How have you been? I heard that the fort burned down. We'll say, I'm fine. Thank goodness. It looks like Captain Gengen is okay too. Mike, I heard everything. It must have been terrible. Tuta, listen to me. There's going to be another big war. Though this is part of our calling as doctors, it will not be easy. I understand, Dr. Juan. Tuta, go to Victor and help him out. Huh? But I'm still just It's alright. You simply need a little more experience. Good luck. I understand, Dr. Juan. Mike, please look after Tuta. Tuta has joined you. Okay, I'll be over at Leona's place. We're automatically brought outside, but let's go right back inside and talk to Dr. Juan. Please, take good care of Tuta. Obtained recipe number 3. There's no trophy for collecting all the recipes, but having more recipes gives us more options for cooking later on, and that can help us get a different trophy. Let's go ahead and leave the house, and then we want to leave Muse City entirely by heading out the southern exit. Now let's go recruit another character, but it's going to take a little bit of a journey. Starting off, we're going to proceed down toward the southeast, and we're going to go back inside of Toto Village, or at least the remains of it. We don't have to do anything here, just go over toward the right and then go down, and we'll exit out the bottom to go back out onto the world map. From here, continue down toward the southeast, and we want to return to the mercenary fortress. Along the way, there will be enemy encounters that are very weak that we don't have to fight. I would recommend running away from them or letting the enemy go, because we need to do that a total of 50 times in order to recruit another character later on. Back inside the mercenary fortress, head up for a scene. What? I just want to take a look inside. Don't be stupid, kid. Buzz off before you get hurt. I told you I'm just trying to update my map. Get out of here. Little twerp, he kicked me. I swear, people around here have really got an attitude. Huh? Who are you guys? Oh, so you guys got kicked out? I see. Man, all this stuff going on lately just means I have to keep changing my map. Map? Oh yeah, I'm Templeton, a cartographer. I'm trying to create a map of this area, but I can't keep up with all the changes. Sorry, but I'm sort of in a rush. Maybe I'll see you again. Once Templeton leaves, we're going to follow him out, and then we want to make our way back to Toto Village. Along the way, you're still going to get into enemy encounters. They're very weak, they don't give us a lot of experience or money, so run away from them or let them go so that we can keep adding on to more of those escapes so that we can recruit a character later on. Again, we need 50 total escapes. Back in Toto Village, let's run up a little bit until we get to an intersection in the middle of town and then go left to find Templeton. This is horrible. I thought I'd seen everything, but this? So the Highland Army did this? Yeah. You said before that you were driven out of that fort. Are you fighting the Highland Army? That's right. Really? In that case, I'll fight them with you. I can't let them ruin everything I've gone through the trouble of mapping. Templeton has joined you. Here, I've got something for you. With this, you won't get lost no matter where you go. Okay, I'm gonna look around some more, so I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Obtained Suikoden map. Once Templeton leaves, we're gonna leave out the top left corner of the area to go back out onto the world map. And speaking of maps, we now have a mini-map in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and the red dots show us locations that we can go to. We want to go to the red dot way up toward the north. In fact, we can't even see it when we start off on the journey, but keep going up toward the northwest. On the way up, you might encounter some new enemies like these gold boars, and as you'll see, Shiro, when equipped with the double jab orb, is able to attack twice, and he can do a lot of damage, especially with a critical hit. Shiro has naturally high attack, and his weapon doesn't require any upgrading because he's a beast, so we can't upgrade his weapons or his armor. He's just naturally very good. And that just leaves one more enemy for the rest of our party members to clean up. Now let's keep heading up toward the north, and we're going to go into the area that looks like a wall here, and this is actually going to be the Muse-Highland Checkpoint. We'll go forward and talk to the guards. Beyond here is the neutral zone with Highland. No one can enter without permission. We're here on orders from Chamberlain Jess. You should have received word of us. Just a moment, please. I'm starting to get pretty excited, Mike, Joey. It's like we're real spies or something. You're cleared. If you take a shortcut through the woods, you should be able to approach the Highland camp without being seen. Follow me. I'll show you the way. Let's proceed up a little bit and then head over toward the right. If you go through these woods, you'll find the Highland camp. Godspeed. Well, I guess this is where we split up. Don't worry, we'll go along with you until we get to the enemy camp. Come on, let's get moving. Let's head on over toward the right side, and then we're going to follow the path up toward the right. Now we're going to go straight over toward the right and keep going as far as we possibly can until we go into another area. There are monster encounters in this area, and they can be a little bit tough. Honestly, we're a bit under-leveled for this part of the game. The enemies around here are about level 19, and we're definitely a little bit less than that, so we might be taking a little bit more damage than what we'd want to, and not doing quite as much damage as what we'd like to be doing to finish these fights quickly. That's okay though, because just a couple battles will get us enough experience so that we'll be leveled up and caught up to where the enemy is, and then it's going to be a whole lot easier for us. But pay attention to your party member's HP. If you're getting a little bit low, you've got Zamza, who can use his new water rune that we gave him in order to fully heal one of our allies, such as Kinnison, who's currently knocking on death's door. If all of your party members are low on health, then you can use your main character's rune to heal all the party members up. But if you don't have to heal everyone, then I would recommend that you use the Unite attack between Jowy and the main character to hit all the enemies at once, because the enemies in this area tend to be in large groups, and it's good to hit all of the enemies at once and take them down, or at least injure them all quite a bit, so that your other party members can do lots of damage and take them down pretty quickly. All in all, this battle shouldn't take more than just a couple turns, and then we'll be able to move on after getting quite a bit of experience. So here you can see all of our party members leveled up once, twice, and in Kinnison's case, multiple times, and he's really caught up to the rest of us now, just a couple levels behind, but a few more battles, and then we will all be about the same level. I got a belt of strength from those enemies, but even if you didn't get it, it's okay. There's another one that we'll get very soon. Exiting out the bottom right corner of the screen takes you to a path with a treasure chest containing a circlet, and once you get that, we're going to head back over toward the left to go into the previous screen. We'll then go diagonally up and toward the left to get another treasure chest. This one contains a belt of strength. And then we'll head back down the way we came, and now we'll take the path up and to the right. This will loop around until we get to the exit of this area. Here's a pretty rare encounter. We've got a bunch of armadillons, and those are actually pretty common, but the armadilloid in the back, he's actually pretty rare. The armadilloid is level 25, but he has pretty low health, so he's not that big of a threat. The problem is he's pretty good at evading attacks as well. However, we can use the loyal dog attack between Shiro and Kinnison, and we're able to attack the enemy up front as well as hit the armadilloid in the back. So that starts us off doing quite a bit of damage to them, and then we can have our main character in Jowy also use their attack to hit all of the enemies at once, and that should be enough to finish him off without too much of a problem. Then it's just a matter of cleaning up the other characters. They don't pose too much of a threat though. They like to roll into our frontline party members. Sometimes we don't take much damage at all, or we can dodge them entirely. So they're not much of a threat. Let's just go ahead and take them out as quickly as possible so that we can move on. Those rare armadilloid monsters can drop some pretty expensive urns that we can sell to get a lot of money, but even if you don't get those, you're still going to get quite a bit of experience, and you're going to get a whole lot of pots just as a natural drop. I got nearly 9,000 pots from that one battle alone. Now we'll proceed on up toward the upper path, and then we can just keep going all the way up to the top to get to a new area. Now we're going to go forward and over toward the right, and then up again, and that will take us up to where the camp is. Mike and I will go alone from here. The rest of you stay put and wait for us. Okay, we have to change into our uniforms now, so... Huh? Could you look the other way? Huh? It's kind of big, but it'll have to do. Let's go, Mike. You two just don't look right in those uniforms. Really? Mike, Joey, be careful. If things go wrong, just run for it, okay? Now let's go forward and to the right for a scene. We should go find the tent with their provisions first. It's probably that big one over there. Well, let's go over there. Proceed on over toward the upper right corner for a scene. It looks like that's where they're storing their supplies, but that guard... What the? Who are you two? Uh-oh. Those are youth brigade uniforms. What are you doing here? Well, you see, we were in the unicorn brigade. Joustin soldiers ambushed us and everyone. We barely made it out alive, but the rest of our unit was... Oh, you kids are lucky to be alive. Those Joustin guys, they're pure evil. We'll say, you're right. Yeah, they are. Don't worry, though. We'll take revenge on them for what they did to you, boys. Thank you. Our captain told us to come here and get some butter. What? Really? Okay, follow me. Hey, let these guys in. They came to get some butter. Be quick about it, then. My shift's almost over. Yes. Hey, you two. Yes? What was I thinking? You couldn't be spies with faces like that. Right then, boys. Keep your chins up, okay? Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. So this is where they're keeping their provisions. Let's take a look around. It's about 2 weeks worth. I guess the Highland Army is planning to end things fast. Okay, let's go before we're caught. Hey, it's Mike and Joey. What are you doing here? Captain Rowd. Aha, now you really have become jousting spies. Intruders! Run for it! The game automatically makes us go over to the left, but we want to go back over toward the right so that we can grab that treasure chest over here. And this contains a fire sealing orb. Now we're going to head back over toward the left, more toward the middle of the area, and we can go into this large white tent with the banner outside of it. Who are you two men? This tent is for the royal family. I guess we've got no choice. Princess Gilia, my name is Rowd. I've been assigned to security here. 2 jousting spies have infiltrated the camp. Forgive me, but I'd like you to allow me to search this tent. That will not be necessary. Please leave. I assure you it won't take but a moment. I appreciate your diligence, soldier, but I wish to be alone. But if by some chance... I am asking you to leave, or do you wish to intrude into a lady's private bedchamber? No, my lady, I would never. But please forgive me for disturbing your rest, princess. Was that good enough, Mr. Spy? We threatened you. Forgive us. It's fine. What are you? Please, don't be so frightened. I thought I'd serve some tea since you can't leave for a while. It's the Highland way. Also, would you please put away that knife in your hand? Or perhaps that's acceptable behavior in the city-states? We met once before in Kiro Town, did we not? I remember you said something to the effect of, "This kingdom has betrayed us, and I won't let this stand." So, do you think you can exact your revenge? Well, what you say here doesn't really matter. We'll just say, I will. Someday I will. I see. Gilia, I mean, Your Highness, what are you doing here of all places? Do you know of my brother, Luca Blight? I do. My brother is trying to fan the flames of this conflict, though the majority of Highland's people grow weary of it. Also, my brother is considering something truly horrendous. I came here thinking I could dissuade him somehow, but... It appears my efforts were in vain. He would not hear me out, and in fact, viewed even me as an enemy. It appears I lack the power to stop my brother. This was merely a reminder of that. This is the extent of my influence as a woman. Oh, I spoke so long that the tea has grown cold. Things seem to have quieted down outside. Perhaps you'd like to leave now? We'll say, the tea was delicious. Farewell. I do not think we will meet again. Thank you. Now let's try to leave the area by heading out the bottom left corner. Just as I thought. That princess is always acting against Prince Luca, you see. So I kept on the lookout, and as suspected, look who pops out of her tent. Prepare to die, jousting spies. Crap. You won't get away this time. Kill them. We now have a fight against 4 Highland soldiers. We could use our Unite attack if we wanted to, but let's spice things up a little bit. We'll have Jowy use his Black Sword Rune's Twinkling Blade ability, which does damage to all enemies with a chance for sudden death, and this should be enough to take them all down really quickly. Once the battle is over, we'll get all of our rewards, and then we'll continue on with the scene. Darn, Mike, I'll figure out a way to hold them off here. I want you to make a run for it. If they get both of us, Nanami and the others waiting for us will be in trouble too. We'll say, got it. Then hurry and run. You don't have to wait for me. What are you doing? Go! We're out of time, Mike. Go! I promise I'll catch up to you. They're not going to get me. Now get moving. Oh, trying to buy some time so your friend can get away? That's very sweet of you, but it's meaningless. Shut your mouth. Saving my friends has plenty of meaning for me. Empty talk. We'll capture you, Mike, and your other little friends too. Oh, Black Sword Rune, if you really are one of the true runes. If you can grant me the power that I need. Oh, there you are. You're back. Over here. Are you okay? I heard a lot of yelling, so I thought they had captured you. Huh? Where's Jowy? Don't tell me he... There they are. Over here. Hurry. Huh? Wait, what happened? We now have a fight with our main character and our other party members, but we can take all of these guys out too with just another rune. We're going to use our main character's Shining Light attack to do damage to all enemies, and just like the last attack from Jowy, this should be enough to take down all of these enemies at once. Alright, with those enemies defeated, we'll get all of our rewards, and then we'll continue on with the scene. Whew, but what is all this? Hey, tell me, Mike, where's Jowy? What happened to him? First, we have to get out of here. Huh? Wait a minute. Hey, over this way. More of them. Eck! Oh no, so Jowy stayed behind. He'll be okay. Yeah, he'll be fine. Jowy always keeps his promises. We'll wait in Muse for him to come back. He may even catch up to us before then, right, Mike? Let's go ahead and leave the Muse-Highland Checkpoint, go back out onto the world map, and we have to make our way back down toward the south to go back into Muse City. Let's keep heading forward until we get a very short scene. So, Jowy never did catch up with us. What should we do? Go see Jess? We'll proceed on into town. You actually can't go to the inn and save at this point because Nanami will stop you. Hold on, Mike. I can understand you wanting to rest, but I think we should report to Jess first. And now we're going to head up toward the north end of town to go into City Hall. There's an important meeting today, so you can't enter. If you try to go to the room in the upper right, Jess isn't there either, so don't worry about it. Head down to the bottom. Well, both Jess and Annabelle are unavailable, so what next? Maybe Victor and the others are here? We'll proceed out of City Hall, and then we want to go all the way back down toward the bottom of the area so that we can go a little bit toward the right and go into the inn. Mike, you guys okay? Leona told us what's going on. We've been very worried. Yeah, we're fine, but Jowy... Yeah, now that you mention it, I don't see him. Where is he? Well, you see... What? You tell me Joey's been captured? Huh? Oh, well, I'm not sure. Joey said that he'd be right behind us and then... Hey, scaring them isn't going to help anything. Let's go see Jess and get to the bottom of this. But Jess wasn't there and we weren't allowed in to see Annabelle. Don't you worry, I got a good trick. Victor joined your group. Flick joined your group. We're getting close to earning our next trophy, so let's take a moment and just save the game here at the inn, and then we can go ahead and exit. We want to head back up into City Hall at the north end of town. From here, proceed forward, up the stairs, and then over toward the left to talk to the official. What's your business here? Lady Annabelle is preparing for a meeting with... Eek! A good trick, huh? There's no better way of dealing with government officials. Anyway, let's go in. What is the meaning of this? Ah, Victor and Flick, why are you so flustered? Hey, you, is it true that you sent Mike and Joey to sneak into the Highland camp? Hold on now, there's no need to get angry. Yes, I asked them to do it. Now please let go of me. Annabelle, I don't know you that well, but is Joustin really so desperate that we have to stoop to using children as spies? Jess? I asked them because knowing how much provisions the Highland Army has will play a crucial role in our strategy to defeat them. Speaking of which, Mike, how much provisions did they have? About 2 weeks worth. You, is that all you care about? But what really matters is Joey. He's been captured by Highland. Well, I don't know if he was captured, but he didn't come back. So please save Joey. Mike, Nanami, we thank you for obtaining this vital information for us. Furthermore, we apologize for putting you in such danger, but I'm afraid we can't save Joey. We have our hands full just protecting the city as it is. Forgive us. But... Mike, Nanami, standing around talking like this isn't going to bring Joey back safe. 2 weeks means they're planning a swift assault. Now we can plan our strategy at the Hilltop Conference. Thank you, Mike. Why you? Please, no violence, no violence. How dare you, mercenary? We needed information to save Muse. Besides, it's their fault that Lady Annabelle is suffering. What'd you say? Stop it, Jess. Enough, Victor. I guess mercs like us don't have any say in what goes on here. Let's get out of here. Arrgh. I'm sorry, Mike. If only we'd been there. I wonder if Joey's okay. No, I'm sure he's fine. He'll come back. It's Joey. He'll be fine. You're right. Well, I'm going to wait for him out by the gate. Let's go and join Nanami outside by the gate. Hey, Mike. Joey's not back yet. I'm going to wait a little longer for him, so why don't you go back to Leona's and get some rest? I'll let you know if he comes back. In order to get the full scene here, we're going to keep saying I'll wait with you whenever we're prompted. That would be nice. It'll seem faster that way, or maybe not, huh? It's getting late. Mike, you should go wait at Leona's. I'll wait with you. Pilika? Are you okay, Pilika? What? It'll be okay, honey. Joey will come back. We'll say, he'll come back. He promised. Hey, remember the time you got lost in Lewd Woods? Joey and I waited just like this while Grandpa Genkaku was out looking for you. You made it back safe, and I just know Joey will too. I think you should wait at Leona's after all. You'll catch a cold. I'll wait with you. Why won't you ever listen to what your big sister tells you? I guess we can wait a little longer. Well, to finish the story, while we were waiting for you just like this, guess what Joey did? He cried the whole time. Can you believe it? Our Joey bawling just like a little baby. Oh, and this conversation is our little secret, okay? I promised Joey I would never tell a soul. Looks like Pilika was pretty tired. Joey sure is taking his time. Hey Mike, you know what I think? When Joey gets back, let's go far away from here. Ah! Mike, Nanami, you waited for me? You came back! You really came back! Mike, Nanami, I kept my promise. Welcome home. Thanks, Mike. It's nice having people who will wait for you. Oh, Pilika, you waited too? Thanks. And we get the Joey's Return trophy. Hey, how long are you two gonna sleep? Oh, Nanami, just a little longer. You know how much I hate mornings. Look, I know you went through some tough times, but it's already been a week. Snap out of it. Come on, up and at 'em. Let's go. Let's go? Where to? Something's about to start on Joustin Hill. People are coming in from all over the place. Maybe it's some kind of festival. Now come on, let's go have a look. All right. Shall we go, Mike? Nanami has joined the party. Joey has joined the party. Now before we go anywhere, open up the menu, go to Equipment, select Jowy, and we're going to remove all of his equipment. And once that's done, we're going to head downstairs where we can save the game, and this is where I'm going to end part 22. Thank you very much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, it really helps me out, and consider subscribing to join our awesome community. I'll see you soon in part 23. Until then, thanks for watching, and have a good day.